cases, primitive people, ancient people, are not primitive at all. They're a lot more intelligent, a lot more advanced than we are. Also, we have clues from the modern world. There is evidence from the modern world that the spiritual world and the human physical world are not that dissimilar, that there's an interface that we're just beginning to understand and to see. Also, we have clues from the world of science, which shows that the scientific model of reality in physics is showing that the world is not made of matter. The world is made of something entirely different than what we thought, which fits more into a mystical, sort of philosophical model of reality than what we had originally thought. Also, we can get clues from the world's great religions: spirituality, general spirituality, Christianity, Buddhism, Islam, and Judaism. All the major religions talk about an energy matter interface between physical humans and spiritual or primordial humans that we can only begin just now to understand. Also, there is some pictorial evidence from photographs that we can point to. And also, there are ancient and modern spiritual practices that we can use, physical humans can use, to transform ourselves into something far beyond the physical state. Let's start with the ancient world. In the ancient world, Tibetan Buddhists taught that by looking at this letter, which is the Tibetan letter for A, is pronounced A, allowed humans to regain contact with the primordial form from which we are all descended. They teach that there's a primordial energy form that all humans are in the physical body descend from, and that the body can be contacted through a special meditation with this letter. Also in the ancient world, there are legends. Some of these legends are actually not legends, but true stories that have been handed down as recitations or oral teachings that talk about a number of ancient spiritual masters who have dissolved their physical bodies into pure energy. Has anybody ever heard of that? Okay. And most of these exercises are techniques that have to be applied over a series of years, though a few of them are instantaneous. But there are a number of these exercises that can be taught and are being taught in present modern day times that allow a person to be transformed back into energy and to go back and forth. The overall result of these exercises is to change the physical body into something that is not physical, something that is energetic. Let's talk about some names of particular people who have done this. There's a man by the name, an ancient master by the name of Jean-Pierre Shenyan, who lived in Bodhgaya, India, who transformed his body completely into light. This was about the 1500s. And there's another great master by the name of Sri Singha, who transformed his body near the cremation grounds of Celia in central China. And there was another one, Vimala Mitra, who transformed his body in Kashmir. And Janasutra transformed his body near the Basing cremation grounds in northern India. Now, they would perform this while they're still alive. So these teachings about these masters have actually been handed down for hundreds and hundreds of years. And so you might say that sounds like something that is a myth or a legend only, but there's more to support that. In the modern world, people disappear every day, just in the thin air. It's estimated that each year in the U.S. alone, over 10 million people just disappear. Now, you could obviously argue that over 95% of these might be accounted for by crime or people just wanting not to be found or abductions. But it's estimated in Newsweek magazine that over 800,000 of these people never come back. They're just not accounted for. And that not all of these disappearances can be explained so easily. So when you look at the numbers, let's say that even a fraction of this is true. Let's say that even 1,000 people disappear. There's something going on there that we can get some more clues about. In the year 1815, in a Prussian prison, there was a prisoner by the name of Dererci who was sentenced for assuming his employer's identity. He was sent to jail. And one afternoon, this prisoner was chained together